Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your August 2026 tarot reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Taurus. We have helpful people. Could be a person or people is influential for you in the month of August. That is your angel answer message. So I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards roughly week by week for August. As always, there is divine timing and orchestration in all things, but the message remains the same. So what does Taurus need to know? You know, I've got one turned over as well, so we will go with it. Those two kind of came out together, so we will leave that there. We have Candle. You will be shown the way. It's a light energy. We have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. With that, we have Pin, new job, career. And we have Frying Pan, trouble, accusations. And we have Dark Man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. That's week 4. So Taurus, let's have a look at your tarot reading for the month of August 2026. What does Taurus need to hear? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Starting with week 1. What do we have for our lovely Taurians? Thank you. We have the Ace of Swords. I mean, this is lovely, especially with the candle energy. Tiger. Page of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Starting with week 1, what do we have for our lovely Taurians? Thank you. Let's clarify the cards, go deeper into your message. So, Taurus, we have the Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And we have the Moon, Temperance. So Taurus, the energy of the candle. This is a sign of light. It can represent light coming into your life, a clear way forward, something being illuminated to you. The Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands can represent something that you've taken steps towards. It can represent you're waiting to see what's happened. This is the energy, and sometimes we turn our back on things that don't serve our highest good as well, or aren't for us anymore. You know, this person isn't looking at what's gone, they're looking at what's ahead, what's coming their way. So sometimes we kind of say, you know, personally, professionally, a life area, this is the right thing to do. It's time to turn my back on this situation because this is the right direction for me. It can represent also, if you've been waiting for something to come in, it might well be a decision is coming in. So either way, there is that sense of feeling really positive and optimistic from the steps that you've taken, where things are going and where things are leading. Those ships are coming into harbour. They're not in the harbour yet with the Three of Wands, but they're coming in, and that's what we feel when we clarify the Ace of Swords. So this is what's led to that point. Then we have the energy of the Ace of Swords. Victory, triumph, success, breakthroughs, decisions coming in, clarity coming in. The thing that you were hoping was going to happen is happening here, Taurus. This is success. This is victory. This is triumph. So this is a lovely energy here of something that you were feeling really optimistic about. Now, yes, with the cards on the table, there are a lot of financial flavors here, but it's not limited to that. But it could be when we've got a new job, career, business. It could represent that sense of something feeling really optimistic because the right path is opening up for you. This is the energy here. You are being shown the way. And like I said, sometimes we also turn our back on something that doesn't serve us. We kind of say, this is the right direction for me because I feel it. For others of you, if you are going through some kind of process and you're waiting to see what's next from the steps that you've taken, the message is victory is coming in, triumph is coming in, success is coming in. So this is what I see for you. It just feels that sense of, it feels like you're getting the clarity that you've been waiting for. We have good news here. The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. This is lovely. This is long-term stability and security with the Ten of Pentacles. It can represent a significant sum of money, if that's what you've been waiting for. Certainly in terms of jobs and business, it can also represent, finding long-term security and stability, financial success. So goal achievement even, this will be very positive in terms of business and career. And the Page of Pentacles is good news. It's very positive news indeed, these two cards together, because they represent stability, security for the long term. And for a lot of you, it feels financial. The energy here with the Ten of Pentacles, it can also be to do with a family business. So joining a family business, going into a family business and getting long-term stability and security. It can represent retirement. You're getting the sum of money that you've wanted. This can be that scenario here as well. Even to do with things like inheritance or payouts as well, these two energies will be extremely positive in terms of sums of money. But the energy, the temptation, Taurus, the temptation is going to be to spend. And that's the energy here with the tiger. The tiger in this deck, which is the tea leaf deck, says doing something risky, taking a chance. This is that sense of you might be tempted to spend something or do something with the newfound security and stability and financial success that you're getting for week 2. But Spirit is highlighting this. You've just got this in from the steps that you've taken. Be careful now. Be careful in terms of not to just blow it, not just to, as quickly as it comes in, it can go out. So this is that sense of, I feel that the light is coming into your life, but it's that sense also of new illumination, maybe in terms of what you've experienced, and let that guide you not to embrace that kind of ego energy just to want to do something with it. I mean, free will, but that's what I'm feeling is the case for you. Because it feels like it could put you in terms of risk where there's long-term stability and security. It can represent here when we fall prey to our ego, we can put ourselves in a more vulnerable position, even financially. So this is what I'm feeling for you here. And that's what I'm feeling for you here as well. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles and the new job and career. I certainly feel this is very positive in terms of new jobs and careers coming in. Even changes in terms of, where you are to where you're moving to get financial security and stability. But the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords is really kind of like telling you here, Taurus, with this can be where we are taking stock and evaluating what we invest in, what we do with money. And we plan for the future, we save, we can make sure that the money's working for us for the long term. So this is a strong sense of really that kind of clarity that you're getting here in terms of how now to move forward to secure yourself for the future. It feels that sense of, I don't want to just kind of do something risky and fall back to, as soon as I get it, I can spend it. I really want to plan for the future this time. And this is the clear way forward, the clear plan that I'm getting for you. It could also be conversations that you might be having with another person or people, in the sense that other person or people might say, they might ask money for money from you. And this might well be where you might be doing things a little bit differently because you want to plan for the future. You want to be stable and secure for the future. And I think that there's that new clarity in terms of the right way. Again, the Knight of Swords, the candle energy, this is that clear way forward that you're seeing in your circumstances. And maybe doing things a little bit differently is what I'm seeing for you. We have this person, trouble, accusations, frying pan, dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with complexion or dark complexion or hair. Temperance and the moon is kind of wanting to keep things in balance. This is an energy here, Taurus. Something is going to happen here. And the moon and the temperance energy can be an energy of distrust, or trusting your intuition, to do with somebody who might be, it can be an energy of deception or something not feeling right. All is not what it seems. The temperance energy is about keeping your balance. Now, it could well be a flavour of keeping your financial balance and not giving way to whatever this person is saying to you, because it feels like there is an undercurrent with this person, that this person is likely not to be trusted. Whichever area of life that applies to, and I feel deep down you know that. It can also be when you could be provoked. You could be provoked. But you know deep down that if you react to that person, it's just going to be like opening up a can of worms. And this is that sense of, I'm not getting involved. So it's about staying balanced in your own energy, in terms of what matters, in terms of what keeps you in balance as well, financial balance as well, and not being provoked, not if something doesn't feel right as well, then it can represent, I'm not moving forward on that path because it doesn't feel right to me. I'm staying centered. I'm staying right where I'm centered, and I'm not going to be pulled off doing something that doesn't feel right to me. So this just feels that sense here, Taurus, of needing to stay centered, keeping your balance, not getting involved with whatever this person is asking of you, whether it's financial, whether it's other areas of life. I feel that you have just found that sense of real balance and security and stability. And this is that sense of, I'm not getting involved with something that just doesn't feel right. No, it can be an energy of all is not as it seems. I don't trust what they're saying. They're saying one thing, but I know deep down that they're not being fully truthful with me. I mean, there can be an element of deception with this as well. But this is that sense of I'm staying balanced within, balanced, keeping the balance in my external world, and not being pulled off center with however you might be expected to react to this person or what this person is asking of you. So there's a cautionary energy here in week 4, but I feel if you trust your intuition, you're going to navigate that very well. This is really a sense of, I am staying in my truth. I am staying with what brings me balance, people who are positive influences, the place that I feel comfortable with, the money that I feel balanced with now, and I'm not going to be pulled off. I mean, that's the fundamental thing that I'm seeing for you. It's an energy of caution not to get involved or react. Okay. Because I feel either way, whatever this situation is, it's countered by a person or people who are extremely helpful. And this is why I'm kind of saying just stay on the fence. That's the kind of flavour of the reading. We have Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. I also want to say here, Taurus, if this was to do with romance or something like that, or reconciliation, the same thing really applies. It feels there's distrust. Someone's not to be trusted. And deep down you know. And sometimes not all is as it seems. So I feel that you know this with temperance. It's a very moderate energy, temperance. It's about balance and centeredness and focusing on what brings you that, and not focusing on whoever might try to pull you off center, is what I'm seeing here. And that's what I feel that you're doing. You're choosing your path. You're choosing who and what's for you, what brings you stability and security. And we can have that in relationships as well. The Ten of Pentacles is very positive in terms of finances, which it certainly feels to be in this reading. But it's also, you can see within that Ten of Pentacles, you can see generations of family, because it's the people who we're connected to, who bring us stability and security, who we build a life with, who are there for us through thick and thin, where there's shared value, respect, appreciation. We know the wealth. True wealth lies in the people around us. That's the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. True riches lie in the positive connections that bring us that sense of groundedness that we build our life with. So this is the energy here. It certainly feels here, Taurus, that's what I feel your focus is on. And there's such a kind of distrust energy with this, of I'm not getting involved, I'm not reacting, I'm not doing what they're asking of me, because it just feels there is some level of distrust, likely from history. You know this person, you've got history with this person. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for the month of August 2026. Extremely positive in terms of money. Candle, the light, you'll be shown the way. The light is opening up. But it certainly feels here an opportunity to plan and even do things differently in terms of money and investments and what you do to fortify your future. But it certainly feels here, Taurus, that there's something happening in week 4 that might not be serving your highest good, but I feel you know it. That's what I have for you for... Yeah, and I also want to say, even if this was in any life area, the message would be, don't react. Stay on a higher ground, because I feel that other people are on your side. Again, there is that flavour here. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for August. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month of August. I'll see you next time.